Vietnam War is a game where you get XP for killing the local animals. Every time you kill an enemy, you get plus patriotism, which is a stat, as is war crimes. You play as a no-name soldier. You pick your allegiance, the Americans or North Vietnam. In this video, I play mostly as the Americans, mainly as the Marines. There's several corps to join, all of which seem to change where you deploy and what kind of missions you get. As a Marine, I was sent to be a tunnel rat. You are given a vague area to check. Suddenly, a prompt to enter a tunnel appears. You can't see a thing, even with the red flashlight. You hear the enemy, you hear gunshots, and you pray that you see them first. If you don't, you die, and you wake up in the nearest hospital. Death seems to have no consequences. After clearing some tunnels and making endangered species go extinct, I get promoted, unlock the ability to call airstrikes whenever I want, and I do.
Requesting B-52 airstrike.
As I call in a napalm strike, my Marine decides to share a few words.
Upon the wicked he shall rain snares, fire and brimstone.
Nothing short of poetry. It's important to note that the AI is always fighting. They call in their own airstrikes, as well as coordinate assaults. There is a constant barrage of artillery and air power. You calling in something specific is just a footnote in the orchestra of carnage. For example, as I was patrolling near the North Vietnam border, helicopters blaring Rise of the Valkyries flew in and blew everything up. This may not seem too crazy, however, the map is huge. South and North Vietnam are all accessible. The neighboring countries can also be accessed. The size is just insane. I read in the forums that you could fly to the US from the Saigon International Airport. I wanted to check this out, however I was all the way up on the border with North Vietnam. Took me a few real-life hours to get down there, only to be killed by a tiger right before the airport itself. Vietnam War may be my new favorite game. Wait! There's an assault approaching. Look at all those VC. Time to call in some airstrikes.
That's good. Requesting napalm airstrike. I'm reloading.
Looks like a job well done. This is just one of the many battles we'll need to face. North Vietnam never sleeps. There are so many things to do in this game, so many mechanics, many of which I still don't know how they work. Air America is featured in the game with planes that have bags of rice that can be delivered. This developer decided to include the deepest of cuts when it comes to Vietnam War history. If you know, you know. Even Hanoi is modeled. The prison is there and everything. Unfortunately, I was by myself as I still don't know how to form a squad. But I hope that one day I can bring the entire US combined forces up this far north. But alas, the game is merely in early access, and again, I still don't know how this janky game works half the time. In essence, it's a sandbox game where you roleplay and make your own fun, and that for me is wandering around committing my own agendas. Vietnam War is an amazing game, and I hope to unlock more of its secrets, including making it back home to the USA. Just need the money and serve my time. So, I'll be vacationing along the Mekong River as I earn my right to return home. If you'd like to see more content of this game, I'd be happy to do it. Just let me know. Believe me, you don't know the half of it. As usual, I'll see you in the next video of whatever that may be, assuming I can leave the jungles of Vietnam.